one of those people who complain that there were no games on the PSP, you're a fool and probably missed God of War Chains of Olympus and God of War Ghost of Sparta. Even if you didn't miss them, Sony's doing us all a favor in putting the 2 games out on the PS3 as God of War Origins. It packs trophies, HD visuals, the 3Ds, and all the costumes and videos the original games did. So basically, you should get this collection.
Kratos, she will perish.
No! I will not let the gods take her from me again!
Origin drags these God of War games into the HD era, and they look good. The frame rate is solid and smooth, with only the occasional pause while an area loads. Seeing as how these are PSP titles ported up to widescreen TVs, the visuals won't trick you into thinking you're playing God of War 3. Still, there's plenty of flair, whether it's beheadings or tearing an enemy limb from limb. In fact, one of my favorite parts of Origins has nothing to do with the actual games. It's watching developer Ready at Dawn grow. Sure, Chains of Olympus looks good, but when I started Ghost of Sparta, my jaw dropped. Enemy blood splatters on Kratos, camera angles amplify the scope of the challenge at hand, and the cutscenes look great. It's cool to see years of improvement side by side. Chains of Olympus serves as a prequel to the original God of War, and focuses on Kratos working for Olympus. Ghost of Sparta is all about Kratos' search for his brother. As usual, I didn't find these stories all that engaging, as Kratos is really just a jerk who screams all the time.
I care little for the world and its suffering! Where is she?
But it didn't matter because the gameplay makes up for it. Since its debut, the God of War franchise has been all about swinging blades, upgrading weapons, finding collectibles, and disemboweling monsters. That's still the case here, and it's great, even though I wouldn't have said that a few years ago. I used to start God of War games, get tired of one-dimensional Kratos yelling at everything, and quit. When Origins arrived in the office, it all clicked for me. I didn't want an intense story. I wanted combat that made me memorize boss patterns, levels littered with hidden collectibles, and something I could either spend hours with or just bust out in a stretch before bed. God of War Origins excels at all of that, and it's fun to play. You even get to watch Ready at Dawn grow again as the moves I wanted in Chains, like being able to hold a button and slide down the wall, are added to Ghost.
Slave, you underestimate me, Charon. This time I will not be so merciful.
Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta are great games. They might not look like high-end PS3 games, and Kratos can be a testosterone-fueled tool, but the gameplay is solid, the bosses are huge, and the brutality is gory. 2 great games for $40, God of War Origins is an easy recommendation. For more on God of War Origins and beheading your enemies, check out IGN.com.